Hey, what's up, guys? This is Astro Jack for Pluto Boy Astrology, and I'm looking at today. I just wanted to show you just how astrology works, how cool it is, and how you can like decipher what's going on in the sky with your own lives. And I wanted to look at J.LOs chart because at the moment she's having like a massive comeback, you know, with the film coming out, and she's been like seen everywhere. She's looking amazing. Her music's making a comeback, and I know that she's doing Super Bowl next year. So you know things are really blowing up for her, and I wanted to know what was going on with her chart, just out of interest, and just to show you guys, by looking at people in the public eye, how astrology actually works for us and how we can apply it to ourselves and our own lives as well. So this is her natal chart. So if you don't know what a natal chart is, your natal chart is basically made up from your day and time of your birthday, your location, and it's a snapshot of what was going on in the sky at the time your soul incarnated into your body. And that'll tell you about your life path. It can tell you how you look, your love style, your money, karma, literally it's your soul's DNA. So I've pulled that for J.Lo, and I've also done her a solar return as well, which I'll go on to in a bit, and also looking at her transit. So I'll get onto the solar return, and it's basically, if you don't know what a solar return is basically a reading where we look at what the planets are doing on your birthday. So, and that gives you a 12-month prediction of what's going to happen for the next 12 months from your birthday, according to what's happening in the planet. It's like a screenshot of that particular moment in time, and that can give you a forecast of what's going on in the future. But I'll get to that in a bit anyway. So I'll just look at J.Lo's chart right now, and so I looked online, and they've got her birth time as 5:49 a.m. in the Bronx, New York. She's born the 24th of July, 69. She makes her 50 years old. She's looking fantastic. So this is the wheel. If you haven't seen it before, it's sectioned up into 12 different sections. All the sections mean something. Like, so for example, your first house here, so number one, your first house, that's to do with your appearance, your soul energy, what people first see when they first meet you. You've got your 10th house is your career, how you come across, your working lives and styles. You've got 7th house, which is one of my favourite houses, is to do with love and marriage. 8th house can be marriage too, actually, but 7th house is relationships. You got your 4th house of home. Your 4th and 10th can also represent like your family as well, like mum and dad, or you know, father and mother, depending on the sex of the chart. So I always find like if you're female, generally the 4th house is usually your male or most dominant parent, shall I say. Depending on the person's chart. So yes, this has J.Lo down as a Leo. She's a Leo sun, so she's obviously your sun sign. Everyone knows the sun sign. Sun signs like, you know, oh, I'm born on 24th of July, so I'm a Leo. Everyone knows that. So she's a Leo. Also her ascendant. So your ascendant is like what I say is your actual sign. So it's like the sign that your ascendant is basically the constellation, which is rising on. It's really geeky. Rising on the eastern horizon, the moment your soul incarnates into your body. So J.Lo has Leo, which I think is dead interesting because obviously she comes across, you know, feline. She's huge. She's known for her big hair. She's always wearing animal print. She's like always dripping in gold, which is the colour of Leo. You always pictures wearing fur coats, and she's really bougie. Yeah, she's always thinking about money and love and like Leo type things. And she comes across as being like very Leo feline type, you know. So I definitely think this chart is accurate for her. So she's got a Leo stellium. When you have a stellium means like you've got more than like a few planets in one part of the chart. So that can make you more of a particular sign. So she has like Mercury, the sun, and her ascendant, and one of the fixed stars, Regulus, which is like a lucky star, in her first house. of her appearance. So when you first meet her, or how she comes across to people is very Leo-like. So she's very centre stage, central of attention, a bit diva-esque. Defo, I think this is Defo, her ascendant sign, you know? I mean, Leos generally are celebrities as well. Can be celebrity side people, and obviously she's mega famous. Leos like to be in the centre stage, centre spotlight, you know? So yeah, her son's in her first house. So your son can represent your career, where your main focus is in your lifetime. So with hers being in the first house, this will represent that her main focus will be on herself and self promotion and making money from herself, how she looks, her talents. Leo's a fire sign. Her fifth house, the fifth house here, is to do with your hobbies and skills and creativity. Is also fire. She's got Mars there, so you know she's a very passionate person. She comes across quite dominant. She knows what she wants. Very confident, you know. So her fire skills come into her first house, which is why she comes across and makes money from herself, you know, and her skills and her talents. Just being very feline and very Leo-esque. So, I wanted to look at why she's blowing up right now, right? I mean, I'll go through her chart properly a bit more, but why is she blowing up right now? So the green symbols on the outside of the wheel are the transits, so they're like what the planets are doing right now. So the karmic points in the chart, your north node, your south node. So the nodes are like, they're not actual real physical planets. They're like calculated from like the moon, the distance from the moon. So the moon shadows. So the north node is your life purpose to why you're here, and the south node is your past life and your karmic lessons that you've brought with you. So J.LO's north node at the moment is in the 12th house. And your 12th house is to do with media. It's to do with films, cinema. Because 12th house is rule of Pisces. Pisces rules things like films, videos, photography, music, creativity. So J.LO's life purpose at the moment is all focused on the 12th house. So it's destined for her this year and next couple of years, because then the nodes change. I think it's every sort of like 18 to 24 months do they change signs. So hers in the 12th house. So yeah, the Hustler film's just come out. It's really blown up for her. She's looking amazing. People are commenting on how good she looks. She got Saturn in the 10th house here, in her natal. So wherever Saturn is in your chart, it can kind of delay things a bit, so and make you have success later on. So Saturn usually is better for people once they hit past 30. So depending on where your chart is, where you have your most lessons and stuff. So in her 10th house, it could mean that, or if you have it in your 10th house, it can mean that you can not struggle in your career, but you have to work harder in your career to get success. So I'm pretty sure J.Lo first started becoming successful in her 30s when she produced and she sang Love Don't Cost a Thing, If You Had My Love. She pretty much blew up like later on. She didn't like come out like Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera doing like fucking Disney Club and all this shit. She came out as a grown ass woman singing her songs and being quite sexual and, you know, being like an icon in her 30s. And that's very, very true to having Saturn in the 10th house. So like Saturn made this delay in her career, had made her work harder, and that she actually blew up later on in her career. And having said that, she's been cast as this stripper in this film, and she looks, I mean, I've just recently been to see it, she looks amazing. I mean, she's 50 years old, which obviously 50 is not old by any standard. But in media and Hollywood, I guess it can be seen as old or on the shelf or we passed it, you know, especially in a society now where everyone's having cosmetic surgery, everyone's like wanting to look younger, this that, and the other. And J.Lo looks amazing. I watched the film, her body's bang on, and she's got booty for days, she's working that pole, she looks better than any 20-year-old on it, and that's very, very pertinent to having Saturn in the 10th house. Her Saturn square to her ascendant as well, and when Saturn makes aspects to your ascendant, which is here your first house, it can actually make you look younger. I have this in my first house, so people always say to me, "Oh my god, you look so much younger than you are." Like people guess my age wrong all the time. They think I'm 20 years younger than I am, 15 years younger than I am, and I'm actually older than that because I have Saturn aspect to my first house. Saturn is ruled by Capricorn. It can kind of freeze. It kind of freezes things wherever it is and puts a block on things where it is. So having Saturn in your first house can actually make you look a hell of a lot younger than you are. It can make you how can I explain it? Saturn is like having the Benjamin Button effect. It can be like you start off being born old and not having loads of harsh lessons and things, because Saturn is like a karmic teacher in your chart. So like Saturn can make you like have a really hard upbringing or loads of harsh lessons throughout your life, and as you get older it eases off. So actually, yeah, so J.LO's got Saturn making a square. So a square is like an angle to her ascendant, to her appearance, how she looks. 8 degrees is like 7-degree orb, so it's quite a tight orb, I guess. So she actually, as she gets older, she will look younger, and she looks brilliant. She's casting the other girls in the movie are like, you know, half her age, and she looks better than them. She looks literally looks brilliant. So she has Venus in the 11th. Her 11th house is ruled by Gemini. Gemini is to do with communication, to do with media. Her job, her career, the way she makes money. Venus is how you make money, is to do with the media. 11th house rules social circles, or what bigger social platform than the internet, than films and cinematography, than being a pop star. She's got her sun in the first house sextiling her Venus, so she's born to be a pop star, you know. She's got Pluto in her second house. Pluto in her second house making a square to her Venus. So people who have aspects to Venus and Pluto can generally mean mega money. Like they can be millionaires. The tighter the aspect, the more money they'll have. They can be billionaires. And I think it's Kylie or Kendall Jenner has like a conjunction, which is basically mean the planets are on top of each other, and she's like a billionaire, isn't she? So yeah, J.Lo has a square in her chart. So yeah, this can make mega money for her. So at the moment, the Sun and Mars is going through her second house of money. So her focus is the cosmos and the planets, so the universe, are like focusing her on her money and how to make money and making her more money. While she's been cast as this character. They were talking about giving her an Oscar for this, but yeah. So that's been going through her first house and her second house right now. So it's been going through her image, the way she comes across. It's been going through how she's going to be making money, making her more money. So when the Sun and Mars are going through your houses, it can indicate as to where the focus is going to be on for you as an individual as well. So if you don't know how to read your chart, I also do birth chart reading. So if you want to, I'll put the link in the description below, below the YouTube, so you can like hit me up if you want me to look at your chart in depth. I can go through your chart for you, with you, any questions you want about, you know, career, love, sex, money, all that. I can look into your chart and go through that with you as well. So I'll put the link in the box for you below, and have a look and see if there's something you want to do for yourself. So yeah, what else is going on with J.Lo? So she got Uranus, planning big sudden change going through her 10th house of career. So it's almost out of nowhere where she's kind of just blown up again, you know. Like, where was J.Lo before this? Like, she was, I mean, I don't think she was skin or poor by any standards, you know, but she's kind of been like on the back burner, hasn't she? Now all of a sudden she's come out of nowhere. Versace contacted her again, and she did a runway closing for the icons. Versace always bring out some iconic figure to close their runway show, don't they? So, and they had like Cindy Crawford before, they Kate Moss, they had like, you know, big people like that, and they brought J.Lo back this year with that iconic green dress, what she wore to the, I think it was the Oscars or the Grammys like 10-20 years ago, and she looks fucking fantastic wearing that again. So, where's her Venus at the moment? So she's got Venus going through Libra at the moment here, so that would explain that as well, for her to be cast doing runway again. So Venus and Mercury going over her Jupiter right now. So Jupiter is where you bring luck luck and abundance. So she has Jupiter in the third house. So Jupiter's all to do with her Jupiter in the third is to do with communication, how she accesses other people, how she comes across to other people. Again, third house is media. Libra's to do with being beautiful. Libra's to do with anything to do with beauty, creativity, because it's ruled by Venus. So Venus is at home in Libra. It's exalted, they call it. So having Venus in Libra on top of her Jupiter is making her a shitload more money than it has done, and bringing her back into the limelight again. So what else can we see in her chart? So just for I want to give an example, like as to celebrities in their charts. Her seventh house of relationships to do with Aries. I'm talking about Aquarius. Sorry. So her love life has been interesting. I know she hasn't settled down. I don't know if she's seeing someone right now, but I know she's had a lot of ups and downs with lovers, and lovers coming in and out of her life. And Aquarius is very much like that. Aquarius isn't a romantic sign. Aquarius is it's very much so to do with breezing in and out of people's lives, erratic love life. It can bring many lovers. It can bring unusual lovers as well. Because some of the people she's been linked with, I think Ben Affleck was Aquarius as well. Some of the people that she's linked with have been like, on and off. It can delay. Having Aquarius in your seventh house can delay marriage. You can make unconventional relationships and unconventional partners. So the ruler of her seventh house, which is Uranus, in her 10th. So she might meet someone this year, the next couple of years. She's got Saturn conjunct her Uranus as well. So that can also mean that she might go for older guys, or guys who are dominant, or guys who are, she might have power struggles with men because she's quite successful. So if you have that in your chart, that can also bring that out and bring that aspect out in yours as well. The moon's going through Taurus right now for her. Taurus is also to do with stability. So the moon's bringing her money, stability, it's making her beautiful to others, because it's in her 10th house. 10th house is the highest part of the chart. So I just wanted to show you guys also as well a solar return chart. So solar return, I was going to just flick. Can I do that while I'm doing this? Yes. So I'm screen sharing at the moment. So yeah, so solar return, like I was saying before, is like a screenshot of where the planets are on your birthday, and according to your birthday planets, that'll give you a forecast for the next 12 months. How cool is that? Again, if you want me to give you a solar return reading, if you want to know what's coming up for the next 12 months for you, I'll leave a link in the description in the box below, so you can hit me up and I can sort you a 12-month reading out as to what's going on personally for you according to your birth chart. You need to know your birth time for that, obviously, so that'd be great. If you don't know your birth time, you can check it on your birth certificate, ask your parents. You can find out your own chart information going to Astro.com. They're brilliant for looking at, your birth details yourself. Obviously, if you want someone to look at it, there's plenty of astrologers out there, including myself, who can give you a really good reading and go in depth as to what all the planets mean, all the symbols and the angles and all that shit means for you. So this is J.LO's solar return. This is so interesting because she's having an ascendant return. So that basically means her chart has reset to how it was when she was born. So she's got her Leo ascendant. So I'm having one this year with myself, but I'm Libra rising. I'm having a Libra year, so I'm having an ascendant return. So those years are massively important for you. You're gonna have those years are big for you because you have major changes. Luck is on your side. It's putting you back on your life path. So it'll put you back into the limelight again. Opportunities come for you. It's a great year for you to make money. Love for your love life. Big things happen in those years. It can also mean you can have losses in those years. But it's not always rose-tinted glasses. Life isn't like that. I know some people are having ascendant returns, clients of mine or friends of mine, and they've had losses as well. It can, it's two sides of the coin. It's astrology, it's life, it's karma. It's why we're here to learn as souls. So yeah, Jaya's having her ascendant return. I can't speak to you. An ascendant return. It's a big year for her. So look at her 12th house. Her node and her north node, a karmic point is in the 12th house. Venus is in the 12th house. Venus likes being in Cancer. Mercury's in Cancer as well, so she's going to be making films, she's going to be making more movies, she's going to be in the limelight more, she's going to be making more money, because the 12th house is all to do with her career, because it's all to do with Pisces energy. So And I'm sure she's got kids as well. So I know a kid, but maybe she's going to be spending more time with her children. I don't know if she's going to have more children or adopting or whatever. The 12th house Venus in the 12th house, the 12th house is the hidden house, so maybe she's going to be meeting a partner from another partner from another part of the world. It can attract, mind you, yeah, I mean, the film's blown up quite internationally, so maybe this is saying, money, she's making money from all over. Again, Uranus is making a square to her Venus as well, and to her nodes, so I think she's going to get a lot more opportunities to sing, dance, perform, make movies. She's got her moon is in Aries this year, so she's going to be very, very proactive. Aries moon is action moon. It's all to do with being proactive in your goals and your dreams. And hers in the 9th house as well, so she's going to be thrusting herself into the limelight. She might be travelling a lot more, and she's going to go on tour again maybe, but she's been travelling a lot more. Her focus is on career. Aries is all to do with me and the self. It's not really a relationship type moon. Again, her Aquarius is going to be in the 7th house. Venus is in the 12th. It can be hidden. So unless she's going to meet a partner from abroad or a foreign partner, or her focus is going to be on career more this year. I mean, which it is, isn't it? I mean, the film's blown up. Her Jupiter is back in the 5th house. So the 5th house is all to do with your talents, your skills. The 5th house is to do with singing, dancing, creativity, and it's in a fire sign. So yeah, this is perfect for her. It's making a square to Neptune in the 8th house. The 8th house is ruled by Pisces. Pisces, again, all to do with music, dance, videos, other people's money. People are going to be, giving her more money, parting with their money for her. So yeah, this is J.LO's chart, man. She's having a fantastic time. This is definitely her year. So I wanted to have a look at what was going on in her chart as to why it's blown up again. And I think this is brilliant. You can see so much here. What else is going on? So she got, her Mars is going to be in the 1st house as well. So Mars rules her 4th house, and where's Scorpio? One here, 2nd house as well. Yeah, so she's going to be, her focus is going to be on herself, making money for herself. I don't think she's going to be too interested in meeting other people, whether she meets them abroad while she's working. I feel like her main focus is going to be on making money for herself, and she's got Saturn and Pluto making in conjunction to her Mars as well, so she might come to some controversy as well. She might, the media might try and dig up some dirt on her and stuff, which they like to do, don't they, with people who are making successful comebacks and stuff. So also, as I wanted to say about the eclipses, because the eclipses are really important, and we've had eclipses in signs of Cancer and Capricorn this year. So Cancer is ruling her 12th house, like I said before. It's all to do with films, with videos, music, so having eclipses there is going to highlight what's going on for her. So yeah, she'll be making more films, she'll be making more money, she'll be coming back into being more celebrity lifestyle again, which is why her son's back in the first house as well. So she's being back into that Leo diva. I mean, even in the film, she's walking around with a big ass fur coat for the whole film, big hair, on stage, swinging around a pole. Definitely living her Leo life. There she is. So yeah, I don't want to go massively into detail on this. I wanted to do a quick mini video because I'm launching my channel this week. I'm going to be doing astrology dating through the signs, and talking about my own dating experiences and stuff. So yeah, so I wanted to do a quick little teaser video as to what's going on with the celebrity chart. And if you want me to spill the tea on more celebrities, I'm open to suggestions who you want me to read for. If you want me to read your chart, drop me a message. And I really appreciate if you like this video, subscribe and share it. And look into my social media as well. It's Pluto Boy Astrology, Astro Jack, etc. And I hope to see you guys soon. And peace out.